Hello everyone, what's up? Today I'm gonna show you how I showcase levels in Geometry Dash and how you can do it too. As you will see by the end of this video, you don't actually need a lot and it's pretty easy to do. Enough talking, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna need is a mod for Geometry Dash called Geode. Now, you're probably saying that you're not really gonna need this mod. Why do I need to install a mod? But as you will see later in the video, it's actually pretty useful. So right now I'm gonna show you how to download it. So just press download for Windows or download it for what platform you have. I actually cannot show you how to do it on a platform, on any of these other platforms, because I'm not on these platforms. If you have a different platform than Windows, you can download it. You can search up on YouTube and how to download it. So after you press download for Windows, you're gonna click on your downloads. I'm using Google Chrome, and then what you're gonna do is click here. Now it's gonna pop up this little window, and just select English. Now press OK. Press next. These are their terms of service. You can press agree. Okay, and you need to download all of this, because I don't know if you need to download all of this, but I recommend just downloading everything, because I'm pretty sure this is what you need to download Geode. Now just press next. You can select in which hard drive you want to download it. For me, I'm gonna put it in my C drive, so I don't need to change it because it's automatically my C drive. You just press install, and you wait for the mod to install. Depending on your internet speed, it might be slower, it might be faster. Also, you need administrator. You need admin on your Windows PC if you want to download the mod, because pretty much any app you have to download requires you to have administrator. So just wait for this to finish downloading. Alright, so as you can see, it completed. The progress bar might freeze, but don't worry, it will still install. Now just press next, and now it has finished. All you can do now is just press finish, and now you have successfully installed the mod. Alright guys, so the next step is you're gonna load up Geometry Dash, and then once you've installed the mod, there should be a button right here, and this is the Geode logo. It should look like this. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna press it, and then you're gonna go to download, and you're gonna search up XD bot, and then make sure it's made by the right person. So it's made by Zilko. Zilko is the right person who made this mod. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna press get, and then you're gonna click install. What you're gonna do is press restart now. So now it will restart your game, and now you've successfully installed XDBot. So now let's move on to the next step. Alright guys, so the next step is you're gonna open up OBS. It's a recording software I use, and it's very useful. And yeah, Basically, that's what I use. So if you don't know how to install OBS, I have a video linked in the description, and you can watch the video, install OBS, and then come back to this video. Now after you've installed OBS, we're gonna go to settings, and then the first thing you're gonna do is go to your hotkeys, and start recording is Alt K, and stop recording is Alt K. The reason I do this is because if you want to stop recording, you have to press this button right here, and it's just gonna look weird. So just make sure you have a keybind to start the recording. And yeah, so the next thing you're gonna do is go to video and put the base canvas resolution and the output scaled resolution to 3840 times 2160. So the reason why you want to do this is because that's the resolution of 4K, I think. And then what you're gonna do is the downscale filter. You don't need to put a downscaling filter because these two resolution match. I recommend that you do not use the downscale filter. Now, the FPS value, what you want to do is click here, and then you should be able to select and trigger FPS value, and you just put 60 FPS right here. So now we're gonna go into the next step. Go to output and select recording. Now before you make any changes on recording, go to streaming and put the video encoder to your graphics card encoder. I have an NVIDIA graphics card, so I'm gonna put my graphics card encoder. So first put it here, and then what you're gonna do is the output mode, you're gonna put it to advanced. It should say simple. You're gonna put it to advanced, and the type is standard. You don't need to do anything here. Now the recording path, just put it to your desktop. I recommend you put it to your desktop. But if you want, you could put it in a specific location in your file explorer. So that's what I did. So now the recording format, you're gonna put MKV. I'm gonna tell you why. You're probably saying, why not MP4? But just put MKV for right now. The video encoder, you wanna put your graphics card encoder. Again, I have an NVIDIA graphics card, so I'm gonna use my NVIDIA graphics card. Audio encoder, just put FFmpeg AAC. Yeah, that. It should be automatically set to that, but if not, you can just select it. The audio track really doesn't matter. You can just skip this. The rescale output, you put it on disabled, but this one, you put it on 3840 times 2160. The custom mixer settings, you can skip this, we don't need this. The automatic file splitting, you can just put split by time. So now the encoder settings. The rate control, you want to have a constant bit rate, and the bit rate, you want to have 85000 kilobytes per second. So yeah, the bitrate is just how your quality is. That's what I recommend for now. And the keyframe interval, just put it to 2 seconds. Now the preset, you don't really need to do anything because you already put it to a high quality. If you put a high bit rate, you have a high quality, so just put it to medium. Just put it to medium. The tuning, just put high quality. the multi-pass mode, just put 2 passes, quarter resolution. Put the profile to high and check look ahead and uncheck adaptive quantization. So the B frames, you want to put it to 2, and the custom encoder options, you can just skip this. This is not necessary. Now, let's go back to where I said I want you to put the recording format to MKV and why not MP4. The reason for this is if you put the recording to MP4, your power runs out or something like that, then you won't be able to recover your video. No matter what you do, if you have a 1-hour recording, you put it to MP4, your power goes out, anything goes wrong, you won't be able to recover it. So just put it to MKV, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to I think advanced. I'm not sure. Hold up. I'm gonna try to find it. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to advanced, and then you're gonna check automatically remux to MP4. So what this does is if you finish your recording, it'll put the file to MP4. For any editing softwares that doesn't support MP4, you can check this so that when you finish your recording, your video that is MKV, OBS will automatically remux it to MP4. This is really useful. So now we're done with the encoder settings. Now you can just close this, and then now I'm gonna show you how I record my showcases. Alright, so the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Geometry Dash again, and then you're gonna click here, and then you're gonna press search, and then you look for an extreme demon to showcase. So let's just say I wanted to showcase, let's do Aftermath. So once you found your level, you're gonna make a copy of it, and if you want you can remove the 2. This is completely optional. And then in the description, what you're gonna do is type in that this is not your level. You're only gonna copy this to showcase it, and it will be deleted soon. So I'm just gonna type in, this is not my level. I am only using it. I'm only doing a copy of it so that I can showcase my level. Please ignore this level. Thank you. So now you're just gonna press this. The request stars, you don't need to do anything. Just press share level. Now press back. And now what you're gonna do is go to create. You're gonna click to your levels. This is your levels that you've uploaded. And now you wanna, if your level that you copy and pasted is not showing up, all you can do is just refresh. Just refresh once. And then after that, you're gonna press get it. And then what you're gonna do is hop onto the level. So now what you're gonna do is actually going to press this button, and first thing you're gonna do is what you want to record at a specific FPS that feels comfortable for you. So I like 240, so I'm just gonna check it. And by the way, just enable speed hack. It will make it easier to beat the level. Press record, enable practice mode, and now you can record what you do. And also, I have a tip. When you're showcasing levels, don't make it obvious that you have hacked this. As you can see, I'm moving my ship upwards and then downwards slowly, because if I just continue clicking, then when I play the recording, it's just gonna look bad. You know what I mean? It's not gonna look bad, but it's just gonna be a straight fly, and people are gonna know you hacked it. And so you can finish the level. And by the way, don't skip this part of the video because you might lose the recording if you don't do what I say. So I'm gonna speed this up. Also, you can remove the music. You don't really need that. And yeah, as I said, I'm gonna speed this up. Alright, so I have finished my recording. So now what you're gonna do is, when it says this, you're just gonna exit out of the level. You're gonna go in again. You're gonna click on this, and then you want to press save. Now just name it something that you can remember, like the name of the level. I'll just press save. So now whenever you go into the level, press load and click on the macro. Press yes. I'll press play. Now you will notice when you press play, it will actually play by itself. I know. So that's how you showcase levels. By the way, this is not the end of the video. I'm gonna show you something real quick. Alright, so the next step is you'll want to go to Geometry Dash again. Now, if you use Mega Hack, you can just press tab. I do use Mega Hack, so what you're gonna do is in the Cosmetic tab, you want to disable some stuff. So, example, be full size. I don't want that during the showcase, so you just disable it. In the status, if you have anything that shows up when you play the level, just press disable all right here. And then what you're gonna do, one of the most important steps, is you're gonna go to settings, options, and then you're gonna go forward once, and then uncheck disable shake. Just make it so that it can show shake effects in your recording software. Alright, so now you can just go. Now you need to press this next, and then you can go into the colors. Click on glow and select glow. Make sure it's a white color, because sometimes when you showcase like a level like that matches your color, sometimes like they can't see your character. So just enable glow so that they can see your character during this showcase. Alright, so next thing what you want to do is actually simple. What you're gonna do is, if you use Mega Hack, you can just press tab. In the speed hack option, record at 0.25 speed. Alright, so now that you've recorded at now you have set your game at 0.5 speed. Now you're gonna go into the level, and then you're gonna press Alt H to record the gameplay. Actually, before you do that, you're gonna open up the level and load the macro that you just recorded. So now, after what you're gonna do is when you exit the level, you press Alt H to activate the macro when you go in the level, and Alt K to record. And then you can just play the level while it's recording. You can just play the level while it's recording. And then when the level ends, you can just, you know, stop the recording. And you might be wondering why I told you to set the speed at 0.5 speed. And it's actually an advice I got from another YouTuber. His name is FNMO4. You might have seen him. He showcases Geometry Dash levels too. And I'm not gonna say it, I'm just gonna play the clip because I want to give credit to him. Like, it's the guy who helped me. So yeah, I'm gonna play the clip.
If you record at 60 FPS and a really high bitrate, your video will end up stuttering and lagging around, especially if you don't have a powerful graphics card. So the way I get around this is recording at 0.25 speed at 15 FPS. What makes this better is each frame gets like a higher share of the bitrate. Instead of getting a 60th of the bitrate per frame, you get 15th. So it'll be better quality already, and because it's recording at 15 FPS, there's going to be no stuttering, which is also good because that'll make a nice smooth showcase.
So what you're gonna do next is, the next step is you're gonna open up Vegas Pro. You can use any other editing software. I just like to use this one. So just load up the editing software, and after that press this folder icon, and next you want to select your showcase. Press yes because it'll match everything like your video. Example, if you set your resolution to 1080p, but Vegas Pro usually puts it at 4K. If you press yes, it'll put it at 1080p. Just press yes. Now, if you see two audio tracks, just right click here, press delete track, and then press yes. Okay, so after that, I like to actually, what you need to do is you go to the end, like the very end, press Control, you click and hold, and you drag it all the way here. You don't need to stop at a specific time. Now it will be at the normal speed. Now you can just right click on the other track, press properties, press lock to stretch. Now I have my audio disabled because of copyright issues, but if you put it on lock to stretch, the audio will sound like 1x speed, like the default speed. And now once you've done this, before we go customize any settings, I'm gonna click on the settings at the top. I meant before we add any effects, we click settings at the top. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna copy my settings and save a template. Example, you just put copy. This is an example. You have these settings here, but you don't wanna like type it in every single setting every single time you come back up to Vegas Pro. What you're gonna do is just press save template. And now you click this, you drop down, will be here, and you just press apply and okay. But I don't need it, so I'm just gonna delete it. And so the weight is gonna be 340 and the height is gonna be 2160. Again, this is a 4K resolution. Now, got the frame rate 60 always, because 60 FPS. You know, you don't wanna look ugly like a bad showcase. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the pixel format at 8-bit full range. And then you're gonna put the full resolution rendering quality to good, motion blur type Gaussian, interlace method none, resample mode, disable resample. Sometimes if you don't have a very strong computer, it can make your PC or preview lag, so just disable it. Now you can press apply and okay. Now I can also do it here. You just right click here. You just click on switches and then disable resample. Oh, after you have done all of this, oh wait, hold up, I have to check something. Didn't I already okay, it doesn't matter. Never mind. So, I'm sorry if my preview's lagging. It's just, I don't really have a very strong computer. So, what I suggest you to do if it's lagging, you just right click here and create a video proxy. Well, I'm not really gonna do that because it's gonna take some time. Alright, so now that you've done that, we're gonna add some effects like fade in. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put a fade in 30-second thing, but before you do that, you just want to cut the part to where the level actually starts. Just gonna split it here, and then now you can add the fade in. Now it's gonna look a little bit something like this. I mean, you can't really tell because it lags, so it's gonna have a little fade in. After that, what I recommend you to do is at the end, at the very end, you're gonna make sure they don't see the level complete screen or the level complete board thing. So you just wanna cut this one frame after. So one frame after, you don't see it, so I'm just gonna cut this and delete this. And now they can add a little, fade out. Right, so now after you've done this, you can basically stop right here. If you want, you can stop right here. But if you want, you can add an end screen. That's what I do to all my videos. So what you're gonna do is just, if you want, you can just go to the beat drop. Yeah, you can go to the beat drop, and then after, we're gonna go here to these lines right here, and then you're just gonna count. So I like counting into 15, so just count into 15. it's gonna be 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You're just gonna click here. Now it's 15 seconds. You're just gonna split it. Now you're just gonna control. You're gonna hold control. You're gonna hold your left click. You're gonna drag it here. Okay. Now what this does is just to create an end screen. Really, nothing useful. Just you're gonna do a fade out offset of 1 minute. So it looks cleaner. And the audio too. So what you're gonna do after is here, you're gonna add a blur effect. So you just go to media generator, or actually video effects. You're just gonna type in here, blur. My favorite is Gaussian blur, so I favorited it. You can just click it to favorite it. Now you don't need to do some extreme blur. I recommend you just use the default one. And then after you've done that, you can basically just close it. If you want, you can modify any settings, but I don't think that's necessary. And then, I'm sorry if it's lagging. Again, I'm really sorry. It's just, my PC is not that good. So after that, you're pretty much done. So, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna save it somewhere, because before you render it, you need to save it somewhere. So just go to your desktop, and then you just name it something that you can remember. Miss Geode Showcase. You press save. Now you can go to your render settings. Now the render settings are the most important settings. You just want to click there. Now I already have a template. Again, you can just customize, put my settings, and then save the template. It will appear here. So first you need to copy my settings to make sure it's 4K. So now you're just gonna put include video checked, frame size, UHD 2160, 340 times 2160. Again, this is 4K. You don't really need to select the width and height because you selected this. Allow search to just frame size, uncheck that. Profile high, frame rate 60 FPS. Uncheck this, field order none, to aspect ratio 1000. I can't modify these, so just leave it. Now, what you're gonna do is put variable bitrate and put the max bitrate to 240 megabytes per second. So, after you've done that, just put the two exact same numbers here. Uncheck too fast. Now we're gonna go to the audio. I like to put it a little bit higher. I'm gonna put this to 96. Actually, I'm gonna put it to this. And yeah, put the audio bit rate to this. After that, you can press OK. And then after you've done all that, you can just press render. Also, one more thing, the encoder mode, put it to NVIDIA encoder. Do not put main comp set AVC. Put it to your graphics card encoder. If you don't have a graphics card, you can put it to main comp set AVC. But The thing is, when I put it to NVIDIA encoder, my video started rendering much faster. I promise you it'll work. And yeah, put the preset to high quality, and the RC mode is VBR. Okay, now after you finished everything, you've done. Now that you're done, you can just press render. Guys, this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it or found it useful, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and have a good day.